Hey y'all, I am back with sketch number 4, week 4 for the She's Crafty mini paper pad challenge, and this is the sketch that was posted. And I have to be honest, let me show it a little close up. When I first saw it, I was not in love with it. It's not a sketch that I would normally pick, but I'm going to use the sketch. I'm probably going to pretty much follow the sketch. That's just kind of what I do. I kind of follow it to a T. I might flip it, but I don't wander too far off from the sketch too much when I use a sketch. But you know, part of this challenge is to challenge yourself. So I am going to challenge myself also with a sketch that I normally wouldn't have picked for myself. If you hear that noise, my husband and his father and cousin and son are doing a little skeet shooting, and I'm trying to do a bunch of video recordings at one time, so you may have heard it in another video, but that's what that noise is, a shotgun. And but anyway, this is the sketch, and I'm going to make a layout with it, and I have picked my photo and I have picked my paper. So I just wanted to show you what I was going to use. I normally don't do process videos like showing me make a page, because I am a very slow scrapper, and I've just come to accept that, and I enjoy the process and I like taking my time. So that's why I kind of just show sometimes the before and mostly just the after and talk about it. But I'm going to use this Simple Stories Vintage Bliss. Now this is old. It's not the oldest stuff I have, because it's from the 2000s, but this is from 2013. And I have not one but 2 paper pads. I got this one at Tuesday Morning, and I think I got one in a Simple Stories warehouse box sale when they do those on occasion. And I wish they would do another one. But anyway, I'm going to use this paper pad. I haven't used anything out of it, so it's brand new. There are no pages missing. So here are the papers. And I have some 12 by 12s. Well, this is from the Snap Basics, and I think it is the 12 by 12 version. Let's see of what's in here. It is. It's just was in a different set. So I have this. I may use this as my background. And then I have some of these, the 12 by 12 sheets. And this actually came from Hobby Lobby quite many years ago, because they're single-sided. And it was a, like, Simple Stories Best Of, or Simple Stories Favorites. And it had a few sheets of several of their collections at the time. So I have the butterflies in a 12 by 12. I have the chevrons. And then I have the cut apart. And then I have these, and I'm sure I got these at Tuesday Morning also. These Doris embossing essentials. It says they cut and emboss. But they'll probably end up just cutting. And I didn't realize it till I picked it up. I'm like, why is this so heavy? It actually came with a magnetic sheet in it, which is pretty handy to store your die cuts on. But I have all these hearts in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. So I'll be using that because I am going to follow the sketch. I was going to do a mail page and use my hexagon punches, but I couldn't quite make it work with the paper pads that I had, so I opted to go a different route. And this is a photo I'm going to use, and this is my sister-in-law holding our granddaughter when they lived, when our granddaughter still lived out of state. And this was taken around at Easter time. So they had come to visit, and her great aunt came over to see her. And she was so tickled to hold her, and Adley took a nap, and she napped on her great aunt, and she held her the whole time she was sleeping, so I'll probably journal about that. And she was just so tickled because Adley's a little girl and she has 3 boys, so I'm sure she was just really tickled to love on a little baby girl. So that is my plan and my photo, and when we come back, you'll see the finished layout. Okay, so I am back with my completed layout, and I think I pretty much followed the sketch with the single photo, and I lined my hearts up down this left side of the page. And then I cut out this butterfly from the 12 by 12 sheet. And then I used another 6 by 6 piece of paper and photo matted my photo. And then from one of the cut aparts in the 6 by 6 paper pad, I cut out these little bingo sheets and lined them up here. And then added my journaling spot up here, because the layout to me, for my taste, was just kind of heavy on the left side. So I put my title over here, and I use these Alta New fine alphabet die, and I just really love this die set, and I bought it a while back. And it was sold out, and I obsessively checked for it to come back in stock, and when it did, I bought it, and then I didn't use it, so I finally broke it out and used it. But it is a really cool alphabet set, and I'd really like to know how you store your alphabet sets, if you use the magnetic sheets, or if there's a different way that you store your alphabet sets. I'm curious to know. But anyway, I took a pink pen and kind of outlined the letters a little bit, just so they make them a little bit easier to see because of the floral design. So I did outline them in pink, and I wrote my journaling in pink. And then it still felt a little heavy on the left side. So when I cut down this wood grain paper, I added the backing of the butterfly that I used, the butterfly paper that I cut this butterfly out of. You can see there's a little section right there missing where I cut the butterfly out. But just to give it a little more weight on the right side, I just, instead of centering this wood grain, I put it in the top left corner, so I just have this edge here on the right and the bottom, and I've done that before, and that, you know, made it good for me. So that's my layout, and I am a little bit behind in my 6 by 6 paper pad. She's Crafty sketches, not because I'm not enjoying it or I haven't scrapbooked. I just haven't had time to. My 84-year-old father had major surgery, so we were dealing with that, and he's doing good now. So, you know, there's a period of time there where I didn't scrapbook. So but he is on the road to recovery, so that is great news for us. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.